Division 1 AD and now as the COO at Kennesaw State, what advice would you give assistant coaches, even also the head coaches in the room, from an administrator's perspective?
Assistant coaches, first of all, thank you so much for letting me be in this room. It's amazing. Assistant coaches, first of all, I think that you have to, like Coach Jen said, you got to be a servant leader. You got to know, as a COO, I'm the number 2 in the department. It's not my vision. Even though I run my own program, it's the AD's vision. And everything that I do has to continue to make sure that his vision goes forward. And I think that's the same thing that assistant coaches have to be thinking about every day. And one of the ways that I do that as a COO, and it translates very well for assistant coaches, is to inspect what the head coaches expect. I inspect what my AD expects. So when they show up, I'm already putting out fires, solving problems, clearing the way. And I'm clearing the way for the second thing that I want you all to know, and that is that head coaches have to do what only head coaches can do. You can't do their job. I don't care how good you think and how prepared you think you are to be in the seat. You can't do their job. Right. So you've got to let head coaches be in a position to coach, to do that job, because that's critical and essential to the whole big picture. So as assistant coaches, supporting, covering blind spots, understanding, like Coach said, what's going on with the players, getting all that riffraff, I call it every day. Well, every time I see it, I'm like, riffraff. hate to see it. But getting that out of the way of the head coach so that they can come in clear-minded, not dealing with a whole bunch of other stuff. Because at the end of the day, they're responsible for the total program. So also as an assistant coach, you just need to understand what the total program looks like. It's not even the stuff you see.
Okay.
That's the public view. That's a fan in the seats can coach and talk about the stuff that you see. The other stuff is the stuff that really builds the culture of the program, makes the program a championship program, and that is, the budget and finance side. Making sure your head coach is in the right place at the right time. That's on-campus engagement, donor engagement. Like if you're not hearing about what's going on in the department as an assistant coach, you ain't no good. If all you know is what's going on with the basketball program, they be fired about me. So all of those things just make your coach only have to think about the elite part of the program. And as assistant coach, you supplement and you serving in all those other ways. You just kind of give them that handout to just walk into the rest of it. Let them know this is going on up on the yard today, or in a week. Do you want to be a part of that? Do you want the team to be a part of that? This donor engagement is happening. I heard the AD or the COO or the program administrator talk about this. Is this something you want us to get involved in? All of those things. Just inspect what the head coach expects. And cover those blind spots. Just stuff that they would not naturally have on their radar, don't need to have on their radar. Pull that stuff forward. I know as assistant coaches, you all have a lot of meetings. I be trying to get to my head coach. Coach Blue's in the building. I be trying to get to my head coach, and she be in meetings with the assistant. I'll be like, what y'all talking about? So use that time wisely. Use that time wisely. If you go to a meeting and you don't have a short list of things you need to be talking about to your coach, fire. Because that time is like wasted dead time. Okay? So that's all I want to share today.
Yeah. Let's give this group